the Philippines felt emboldened by the United States. Purely between China and the Philippines, I don't think the Philippines would want to do all these extreme actions. But it's very apparent that the United States was looking for an instigation point, try to lead to an explosion of tension. And they thought probably in the South China Sea, the Philippines could be used as a proxy of the United States. I don't think the United States really want to enter into a real show of force with China in the South China Sea involving this Rengaijiao reef, because eventually it's not going to be of any constructive significance to the United States at all. And therefore, when the Philippines claimed that they want to expel the Chinese ambassador in Manila, I hope they will really think twice, because if they do that, they will trigger the expulsion of the Filipino ambassador in China. And this kind of a mutual expulsion or even the termination of diplomatic relations will not serve any constructive and useful purpose for China and the Philippines to start with. If war breaks out between China and the United States, you never know whether or when and how it will end. Both countries are armed to the teeth, not only in terms of conventional weapons, but also in terms of nuclear weapons. Both countries can destroy each other multiple times. Does Washington really want to test the water in instigating a war between China and the United States? No, I hope not. I hope President Biden, the US military, the Pentagon, the US intelligence, you name it, will know the full consequence of any reckless military provocation against China. China is well positioned to pursue peace. And we want to talk with the Philippines in peaceful ways to resolve whatever problems involving territorial disputes. And I don't think Manila wants to go to the extreme of launching a futile military operation against China, or even betting that the United States will be dragged into this war by the Philippines, or the Philippines will be turned into a proxy of the United States. Whether in peace or in war, China will stand very firmly to defend its sovereignty and territorial integrity. I don't think anyone in the Philippines should indulge in any fantasy that if war breaks out, the Filipinos will be the winning side.